Guys, can you guys give me credit for being so consistent? Like, I have been so consistent. Wow, first in history. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you are very welcome. And of course, to my oldies, welcome guys. And I again want to say thank you for your massive support, guys. I really do appreciate always, even if I don't say it, I appreciate you guys. I want to recap my years in America, the things that I have learned in America, and I'm making this video specifically for somebody that is planning to come to America, or you have just come to America and you are wondering how life in America is going to treat you, how America as a whole is going to treat you, and then just keep watching this video. I wasn't born here. I wasn't born in America, but I think I've lived half of my life here in America. Yeah, half of my life I've lived in America. I can say that. And yeah, I was born in Cameroon and I came here. I think I was like 20, 21, or 19, or I think I came here when I was 20 or 21 or 19 and 20, something of that sort. We came here in 2026. Yeah, we came here 2026 and this is 2023. You guys can do the math. But yeah, that is how long I've been in America. We came here as a family. Our parents brought us here in America. So my dad first came. When he came, he had to fight for all of us, and we all came here in America. Like, kudos to my dad. Yeah. So we all came, and again, we are 9 siblings, 9 brothers and sisters, and he did us well. And so all this time I've been in America here, guys. When we were back in Cameroon preparing to come to America, or when you are not in America and you hear about America, you can just envision America. You don't know how the people look like, you don't know how the people behave, you don't know how the people cope, you don't know the people's day-to-day life until you get here. You can only hear, you can see videos, but when you get here, it's a different ball game because you are actually taking part in all those, their ways of living, their food, their lifestyle, how they look like. You are actually taking part than when you see or than when you hear. Okay, so when we came here, America was different from what we had envisioned in our head. When we came to America, I realized that there were certain things that we had to leave behind in order to move forward. You have to accept, that there is still racial segregation. Racial segregation is not yet the thing of the past. There is still racial segregation. People are still and will still discriminate against how you look, how you talk, where you come from, your skin color. People will still discriminate. They will still discriminate. So as a foreigner coming to America, as a foreigner coming to America, you have to put those things at the back of your mind because those things still happen. It is bad when you put it it is bad when you make yourself to believe that it do not happen, and when it eventually happens to you, you feel so bad and you wouldn't even know how to react. But if you said, okay, you know what, I know at some point along the line, I might be discriminated against how I speak, I might be discriminated against how I look, I might be discriminated against where I come from. That way, when it happens, your mind was already set for that. You already knew that it could happen at any point. Okay, people It happens. Sometimes it is very obvious and sometimes it is not, guys. But you just have to be aware that there is still racial segregation. At job place, there will be racial segregation. Even in church, in the store, like everywhere you go, you will kind of face some kind of racial segregation somewhere. So just be aware of it. You have to be independent in America, whether you like it or not, be it a child, a mother, a father, a grandmother, uncle, auntie, whoever. When you come to America, you have to be independent. Like, there is no way you can live your life here in America and then you don't practice independence. You have to be independent. When I was in Cameroon, all we did was we went to school, we came home, we cleaned the house, we stayed around the house. That was all we did. But in America, the moment we stepped in America and we started working, the moment we stepped in America, we had to go to school. Not only did we have to go to school, we also had to have a job, which we did. We had a part-time job because you just cannot do one thing at a time. You have to multitask in America to be independent, and you have to be independent. Yeah, you have to go to work, you have to raise family, you have to bear children, you have to bring in income. Sometimes, like, you have to take care of people, you have to take care of even extended family that you left back home. It teaches you independence, it teaches you how to make decisions on your own, without the help or support of family members or friends, or because when you come here, there is just this limited amount of people that that is just a reality. Okay, unlike back home where you have extended, like, so many people that know you, when you come to America, you have to adapt to their lifestyle. And what I mean lifestyle is, like, you have to adapt to their, it's America is very diverse. There are people all over the world with different culture, with different lifestyle, with different way of thinking. They have different way of doing things. So when you come, you have to try to incorporate other people's culture, other people's way of living. You have to accept all of that in order to live. Because when you don't accept their lifestyle, when you don't adapt, that is when you open room for, like, discriminations and, criticism. And then you kind of limiting yourself because you don't want to adapt to people's culture. When you go to job, for example, in the hospital where I work with so many different nationalities, maybe even 10, 20, 30, 40 different nationality. So imagine I refuse to adapt and accept that, oh, for example, the Indians have to do things this way, or or the Chinese people have to do things a certain way. You just have to adapt and accept other people's culture, so they will in turns accept your own as well. And I'm not saying you should not practice your culture. That is not what I'm saying. Practice your culture, because your culture would even keep you closer and kind of give you some memories about where you come from, about your home and all of that. But yeah, just be mindful that you have to adapt to the food. They eat different food. You cannot tell me that all your life in America all you eat is African food or Cameroon food. That would not work. You have to adapt, okay? And you have to accept people's culture and respect people's culture in order to really succeed here in America. America can offer you a lot of opportunities. America can make you, and America can break you. If you come to America, there are so many opportunities that if you pursue one, if you pursue your dream, you are going to be successful. All you need to do is be determined, choose what you want to do, and focus on that, guys. America will prepare you for that as long as you are willing to work with the system. All right. And it can also break you if you come here and you are just doing your thing. You are getting involved in with law enforcement. That is when America is going to break you. It can make you and eat can break you. I know so many people that have come to America and they have, or some of them are in jail because of what they did, and some of them are being deported, you know. So when America deports you or when you go to jail, that record sticks with you and it follows you wherever you go. It's never going to leave your record. It's always going to be there and it's going to hinder you from doing so many things, even from getting jobs. If you have criminal record in America, of course, you know you cannot get a job, you know, unless a miracle. Yeah. So when you come to America, you have to trade with caution because America is going to break you or it will make you. Don't dash away your dreams. Don't dash away your dreams. Don't say because I don't speak this language or because I'm not from here, I have limitations. You don't have any limitation. As long as you're willing to change all those narratives, you don't have any as long as you're willing to change those narratives, you don't have any limitation. America is a country for everybody. It just depends how you manipulate or you maneuver, you know, your life in America. If you, for example, if your dream was to be an accountant, if your dream was to be a lawyer, a doctor, whatever, when you get to America, you can be that. Just be focused, you know, be very focused, study hard, pursue that career. There are so many opportunities. America offer a lot of financial help. They offer so much that can make you succeed even when you are in school. They give you loan. They give you those kind of loan that nobody's ever going to chase behind you to pay it. You know, you can even take a lifetime to pay a loan. Nobody is going to be behind you that you must pay. And you can always pay according to what you can afford. They are not going to say because you are making this, you must pay this. No, there's always a way around everything. They give loans, they give financial help with tuition and all of that. They even give help with food, they give help with so many things. It's just for you to, you know, risk. It's just for you to research about all those and use them when you can to better up your life. So one day you are going to be free from all those embodiment. But yeah, America can, you know, change you. America can make you a lawyer, it can make you a doctor, it can make you whatever. Just be determined, stick to it, you know, be serious, and yes, you are going to live a good life. That's just it. I know that some countries, their first language is never English. Some people speak French, they speak like different languages, and it is a challenge. Yes, I know it's challenging when you come to a different country and then you have to start over again, because when you don't understand what somebody is telling you on a day-to-day life, it is challenging. There's no way that you can push forward if you don't change that barrier. Yeah. So when you come to America, let language barrier not pull you back. There are schools that offers, you know, classes to for you to learn the American English. There are people you mingle around. Like there are so many things. Even Google can help you learn English. So don't be that person that would say, I don't want to go to school because I did not study in English, I studied in French, you know, and don't throw yourself at that. Don't do that. All right, guys, so these are just few of the things that I can remember or that I felt important to talk about. There are so many of them, but I don't want this video to be really long, and I'll stop here. Let me know the challenges that you guys have faced all your years here in America or in any other country. Like, what were your challenges, or what are your challenges? What are the things that you had to adjust in order to fit? All right, guys, until next time, I'll see you guys. Bye.